I want to talk about the Chinatown murders. Yesterday, a 20-year-old black man killed two people, 37 and 38, over a freaking cell phone. Tried to rob this woman. Two guys tried to intervene. He shot him, killed him. They immediately had an emergency Chinatown meeting to discuss what the hell we gonna do and how do we stop it. What they really wanted to say is how do we keep these black folks out of our community. And to be all the way 100, keep it all the way a buck, I don't blame them. One thing I'm impressed is the unity. They immediately had a emergency meeting and had the Chicago aldermen and police attend that meeting and looked them square in their face and said, what the hell are y'all gonna do about these two murders? Not only that, they had their own personal surveillance in Chinatown that they personally funded because they don't want to see that violence come in their community. They shut it down. Shut it down. My thing is, why can't the black community get unified like that? Put up surveillance cameras, help each other, have emergency meetings. And when they had that emergency meeting, if you watched it on the news, they packed that joint. That joint was packed. Everybody in that community attended that meeting. And they say, what the hell are we going to do? They looked the aldermen in the face. They looked the police in the face. And the police immediately responded and said, look, we're going to put triple the amount of police in that area. They got bilingual people, that officers that speak Chinese instantly in that area. They're going to triple the patrol in that area. They're going to put all their resources in that area because they demanded it. Not only that, money equals power. No money, no power. The Chinese don't vote and don't need to. They don't. They don't need to. They don't need to vote because what they do is take their money and they'll just donate to the senator's campaign, the alderman's campaign, and say next time Chinatown needs something, you make sure it happens. You make sure it happens, and they do just that. They do just that. We don't do that. We do none of that. We don't understand money equals power. Something else I want to talk about. A cell phone. You can't even jailbreak a damn cell phone. Why are you still in the cell phone? But if y'all don't know why he's still in the cell phone, I would tell you why this young man is still in the cell phone. Because we spend $1.3 trillion outside our community. We still think massive biscuits are better than our own biscuits. We can't employ our own children. So yes, our children out there robbing, killing, and stealing for a cell phone. That's how sad our communities are. I walked outside my crib. A lot of people don't think they're going to pay for it. I'm going to tell you how you're going to pay for it when you don't want to patronize businesses in your community. I tell you how you pay for it. When that young man down the street from you can't find a job in your community. Because when he go outside the community, they don't want to hire him. So he try to go to the business in his community to get a job. Can't get one because there ain't much businesses in our community. So now he got to rob your house. So now all that stuff you didn't worked hard for is stolen. Not only that, now you got to pay higher insurance because you got a community to where they're breaking into houses. They're breaking into cars. So since you got so much crime, we're going to give you higher insurance. Also, how you're going to pay for it. Soon as that young man down the street robs somebody for a fucking cell phone and kills somebody, now your property just went from $100,000 to $70,000 because now you got a high crime area. Now your property value just shrunk. If I'm an appraiser, I come into your community and do an appraisal on your house, I look at the crime rate. 2 people murdered. No, I'm not giving you $100,000 for this house. You'll be appraised at 50. The house I bought went for 120 once upon a time. I bought it for 55. Sad. The lady bought this at 120. and had to lose $70,000. Who do I blame? I blame us. We want to cry, bitch, and complain about everything. Hit that like button. Let me know where y'all from. Comment. Let me know who you are, where y'all from. Instead of opening business, I walk outside my crib and I see everybody cutting the grass except us. I go to the mayor. What the hell is this? Why is everybody outside our community getting contracts? Why don't you get the people inside your community contracts to cut the grass? What the hell is this? She tells me, oh, the state of Illinois put some type of special insurance so that you have to pay at least $4,000 or $5,000 a month. So the guy that had his own business from my community, that had lawnmowers, had his own business, had the contract. What's going on, St. Louis? The guy that had the contract, they had to fire him and give the contract to somebody outside my community that don't look like nobody in my community. So now, since the state of Illinois put that special insurance, everybody, if I walk out my house right now, somebody else shoveling snow. They got a $100,000 contract. They eating good, taking it back to their community. We don't even run our own communities. We run nothing. Just like the presidency, I tell people voting, don't get me wrong, voting, but voting doesn't do much. It doesn't. You're giving, let me tell you something. The president of my community, the trustees, treasurers, they're giving only so much power. Okay, we're going to elect you as the president of this community. But we're only going to give you could take 1% of that budget and do what you want with it. 1%. Outside of that, that's it. We tell you what to do. We're going to take this money, distribute it to these schools here, this and that. So now our children, we can't put money into our own businesses. They dictate on who we have to hire. Liquor stores are all owned by everybody else outside our community. Gas stations, nobody, every single penny this village spends goes to outside the community. To the construction workers, to the street and sanitation workers, to the gas stations, and the gas stations don't pay taxes because they are operating as a foreign-owned business and they get tax-free dollars. They don't live in the community, they don't shop in the community. Chinatown spends every penny in their community. Every single penny of their dollars goes to Chinatown because they make it their business to stole to their. Let me tell you something. There's not one China person that owns a Chinese restaurant that walked across the street to that Subway. Not one. You never seen them in your grocery store. You never seen them in your sports bar. You know why? They understand group economics. They understand sacrifice. They sacrifice. Yes, it's hard to just eat Chinese food every day, but they said, hell, if I'm going to give my children jobs, I'm going to do it. Black people never have that type of sacrifice. We think it's okay to shop outside our community, to spend every single penny. And then now some 20-year-old boy that ain't got no job got to shoot your fucking kids and rob your sister and brother and rob your house. Because they want a damn cell phone. They can't eat. They got to eat some way. So now Chinatown looking like, how do we keep these people out of our community? That's what they just had a meeting about. How do we keep them out of our community? So now the red line station that stops over there is going to be heavily monitored. Meaning, every single black person is going to be followed off that damn red line. Going to Chinatown? What are you going to Chinatown for? We're going to watch you. We're going to watch you. Make sure you don't fuck up in my community. That's what they do when they have crime in their community. They band together and get that murderer out their damn community. They call dude not even 24 hours. Let me repeat that. 85% of the murders in Chicago are unsolved. They caught Playboy not even 24 hours. That's the respect they demand. That's the respect they demand. We don't even read that. I witnessed a murder one time. The police got to the scene, didn't even ask me who did it. The motherfucker said, shoot, get out of here. Didn't even ask. Didn't even ask. Did you see anything? Didn't ask a fucking word. I was young. I was 16. Police didn't ask me a fucking question. They got to the scene, pulled it up, and said, y'all get the fuck out of here. Didn't ask me a single question. Nope, not even a single word. Anyway, make sure you guys go to My Life in the Shy's Facebook. Shout out to everybody sending me stories. Shout out to everybody interacting on my videos. Man, make sure y'all like, subscribe, share these videos. I just did a live video on Facebook about this same issue. No doubt, no doubt. Appreciate you, King. Absolutely, absolutely. So, we need to band together, have our own surveillance. Why are we waiting on somebody else to come save us? Nobody's coming to save us, people. Understand that. How long are we going to lay down and die? Lay down in our communities, cry, bitch, and complain about the issues in our community until we get up and Chinatown had their own fucking surveillance. They're patrolling their own streets right now. And they making sure this shit don't happen again. And it won't happen. They made sure the older men came to the meeting. They made sure the police came to the meeting and make sure they demand justice. So first thing we must do is group economics. Give our children jobs. Give them jobs so they don't have to rob. Give them jobs so they ain't got to kill and steal. Protect our children. Economics, money is power. With no money, you are weak and powerless, voiceless, nobodies. Think about your friends that's broke. You think anybody give a shit about them? You think anybody's gonna listen to a fucking word they say? I don't give a shit how knowledgeable they may be. You're a fucking bum. You ain't got no money. We won't listen to you. But somebody that's helping me out pay these bills, you get a voice at the table. Your voice is heard at the table. But if you can't bring no food to this table, then you please shut the fuck up and stay in your place, boy. That's what they're looking at us and saying. Shut the fuck up, stay in your place. As long as you motherfuckers are killing each other in your community, we don't give a shit. 85% of the murders will go unsolved. Kill yourselves. Do us a fucking favor. Save us tax dollars in the jail systems. That's what they're saying to you. Then, I want to point out that everybody's talking about Kim Fox. Kim Fox. Kim Fox. Oh, let it murder off. Kim Fox. Kim Fox. There was 9 people murdered in Waco, Texas. 20 attempted murders. 20 injured. So 125 bikers was charged with 9 counts of murder. 20 counts of attempted murder. Do you know in Texas they dropped all charges and not a single fucking word was said about that? The prosecutor dropped all charges of 9 counts of murder. 20 counts of attempted murder. Not a single sentence from the president, from the mayor, from the governor of Texas. Nothing. Hit that like button, y'all. Everybody that come in, hit that like button. Comment, let me know who you are, where y'all from. Anyway, those of you guys watching, make sure y'all keep sending me stories. My email and everything is attached. Make sure y'all like my other channels, because I go live on my other channels too. I try to spread it out. No doubt, no doubt. Peace. Shout out to everybody that support me in my videos. Appreciate all y'all. No doubt. And even if you disagree, and even if there's something I don't see, point it out. Say, hey, bro, look at this. Check this out. All right, y'all. Peace.